What is, hey everybody, you already know the truth. Hello, welcome back to the Spicy Pineapple Truth, where I provide you with true and honest answers from the divine just for you. Yes, so y'all see the title. This is my first time doing this type of reading, so I'm super excited about it. So we're going to look into your past life. Interesting, but more specifically, let's get our words together. But more specifically, we're going to look into the past life that is really having an effect on our present day self. Yes, so we're going to look at the past life and how the past life is affecting our current situation. Okay, so make sure that you all understand that these readings are specifically to just confirm for you consciously what you already know. Intuitively remember that you have all the answers inside. So just keep that in mind. These are not supposed to be definite answers. Understand energy is always transmutable and you can determine your own future based off of the actions that you take. Yes, just wanted to throw that disclaimer out there, but we're gonna go ahead and get started. So we have 3 piles. Let's pick a card. Yes, let's get into the energy. So group 1, we have here, it's a Palo Santo. Let's see if I can get that. It's a Palo Santo, however, it has some flowers on it. So this is group 1. It's a Palo Santo with some roses, I believe, and some chamomile. So that's group 1. Oop, let's get that back up there properly. Okay. And then we have group 2. We have a peacock feather. Group number 2. And last but not least, we have group 3. And this is gonna be like a spool of thread, yarn, rope, whatever you would like to differentiate this as. We have rope. So go ahead and stretch that intuitive muscle of yours. If you need to, pause the video, center yourself, place both feet on the ground, take a deep breath in, let that breath out, center yourself, and go ahead and pull from your intuitive eye which pile you feel your message is in. If you are here, there is a message for you. Take what resonates, leave what does not, but understand that this is a reading that is for the general public. So there could be messages here for others of you and not for you specifically. So just use your intuitive muscle while choosing and discerning your message. So without further ado, I will see you all in your reading. Yes. Hey group 1, how you guys doing? Welcome to your reading. We're gonna get into this energy. Like I said, this is my first time doing this type of reading. We are doing a past life reading and seeing how that's currently affecting you in the present day. But before we proceed, make sure you guys go ahead and subscribe to the channel down below, or you can also follow the Instagram, which is going to be linked right here. Yes, I don't know if I did this enough. But go ahead and check out the Instagram as well as our TikTok account, or my TikTok accounts that are. I speak as if this is a congruent business because it is business minded. Okay, it's interesting with that even proceeding or starting with your reading, because it could be some energy here of being a leader, a boss. With picking the Palo Santo, Palo Santo is definitely a vessel that's used for cleansing, bringing in positive spirits. So sage, you know, we use to remove negative spirits, or clear all spirits in general. And the Palo Santo is to bring high vibrational entities, energies towards you in your journey. So yes, let's see what the message is for you all to start. So we're actually going to start with a couple cards just to get a couple oracle cards just to get a vibe of you as a person in this past life. We want to, and then we'll clarify with some tarot. That shuffle was really interesting. Oh goodness. The cards don't want to go together. All right, let's see what we have here. Oh, already. And I saw that card and I put it back. So it definitely is wanting to show itself at this time. So let's get a look at you in your past life energies. So we have here first, we have mystery, number 49, unknown secret. Something is hidden and cannot be revealed yet. Everything is not always as it seems. Only time will tell. Yes. So we have that first. Then we have here, it says 54, wall of fear, blocks, thoughts, patterns, limiting beliefs, cultural conditioning, identified with the mind, anticipating the worst, not really in danger, okay, not real danger. How do you receive love? We have a lot that jumped out here. This is the card that actually was trying to show itself all this time. I'm actually going to bring this down here to start. We'll start down at the bottom. Down at the bay, where the watermelons grow. Okay, so then here we have airplane mode. So it says disconnect to reconnect, number 43. Then we also have here tools, get together tools, yes. Resolve a conflict, find a resolution, use the proper tools. You can't fix people. Then we have third eye here. Third eye says spiritual awakening. Spiritual awakening, dreams, intuition, telepathy, astral plane, epiphany, rise above illusions. Rise above illusions. Breakthrough, I see. All right. And then lastly, we have here, so many cards. Lastly, we have 93, abundance, leadership, service, sharing, infinite resources, gratitude, acceptability, responsibility, teamwork, resolutions, embracing change. Everybody wins. I have everything I need now. All right. So that's a lot of information just to start for who you were in a past life. So what I'm getting is there is this air of mystery around it, right? I do feel like this person that you were was a spiritual being, but you may have had some ways of thinking that did not connect you with others. I feel like there could have been like, you could have been somebody that was knowing a lot of things or had a lot of breakthroughs, I see moments of, and that did not translate well with people. Maybe you did a lot of helping of people. You could have been a therapist or something in a past life. I'm seeing here. I'm hearing therapist. I'm also hearing, I hear mind worker. I'm not really sure what that means. But it gives me the vibe of being an intuitive. You possibly, okay, now I'm hearing witch. You could possibly have been a witch in a past life. I feel like in this present realm, just jumping a little bit back and forth, I feel like in this present realm, you're probably somebody that's very spiritual. You're probably somebody that is not foreign to the esoteric realm and those type of practices. I'm feeling like in this past life, there was also, you were a leader. You were some type of leader, like a abundant leader. So I'm gonna need to pull a clarification card really quickly, because what I'm really getting from this is a leader, but I feel like it's somewhere in here, it was like a dislike. Or maybe you just didn't connect with everybody. Maybe it's giving like lone wolf energy. But overall, I'm getting a very intuitive person. Let's pull some tarot cards to clarify. So we'll get some tarot cards that's going to clarify each card, because you had a lot of cards come out. And so there's a lot of you here with different energies. But more than anything, it's an intuitive being that has powers to help people. But there's something mysterious about it. Maybe, like I said, so it's giving like a witch vibe, or it's giving like wizard. It's giving night worker. And I'm not saying not like a prostitute. It's not giving prostitute, okay? But it's giving somebody that has to operate hidden. They're not able to be upfront with their gifts, is what I'm giving. Although it did bring you a lot of abundance, but I'm feeling it was more fulfillment. Oh goodness. Can we get some more energy here, Spirit? So let's get the reading wrangled back in here. Okay. Let's wrangle her back in here. Okay, so let's pull some cards here. Let's not start with the mystery. Oh, let's start with the mystery. What is this mystery about this past life for group number one? What is this mystery? So we actually pulled out, which is interesting. Maybe that's why the cards weren't coming out. Let me explain what group you picked. You actually picked the villain tarot. So it's a lot of Disney villains in this pile. So like I said, maybe you also could have been seen or viewed as a villain, untrustworthy in people's eyes. Not saying that you were. I feel like this is a very much so like a viewpoint. It's giving, I keep seeing the Mean Girls in my head, which is so weird. But Mean Girls is like, you know, it's like misjudgment, looking at somebody and thinking that they're going to be one way and they're really not. So you are probably like the Katie in this situation. Yeah, I got the Fool, and then I have the World card. Yeah, I feel like something also, you are an adventurous person, and like I said, you're open to exercising your spiritual gifts, and I don't think that was fitting in your time. It's giving Blair Witch. I just keep hearing witch, and then I put a spell on you from Hocus Pocus. Like, so I feel like you are some type of magical worker in a past life. Now, yeah, let's not get ahead of ourselves. Spirit said, whoa, 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 whoa. Okay. Let's get a clarity. So we have let's move these where they're supposed to go. So we're getting clarity on the mystery. So the mystery is that you had to work in secret. The mystery here with these cards, let's actually pull them up here. So the mystery here with this is you had to work in secret. You were very willing to try new things and jump out there and get into different energies. That sticky spot is gonna bother me. Okay, let's continue. Let's ignore it. Okay. We'll fix that in a second because I feel like something big is about to come out here. So okay. Let's wrangle it back in. I feel like you were also a very goofy person, a person that that was very jovial, very high-spirited. Again, but there is something about having to work in secret. I just also heard Underground Railroad, so it could be something like that as well. Helping take slaves over. I'm hearing a lot of different type of jobs that you have to work in secret. Spy. Somebody was a spy. And intuitively they knew where to be. So then that makes sense about this. The airplane mode being here, disconnect. It's like you had to work, I don't know, I keep hearing lone wolf, like you had to work alone. So maybe you're a person also that likes to work in solitude, or you appreciate your free space. Let's get some cards here. What is this wall of fear, Spirit? What is this wall of fear in this past life? Ooh, very intriguing. So then we have the Two of Cups. We have the Two of Cups here, and then we have the Devil. Interesting. So I feel like in a past life, I just heard forbidden love. You could have also been a person that had this whole reading. Okay, let's slide these to the side because we're gonna get a card for each one. This whole reading is giving hidden, like I feel like there was like, okay, so there's a few of you that had like a forbidden love here, where you had to, again, it's all tying back, disconnect. You had to disconnect from the connection, or there was like this card we don't even have to, because this is the bridge. I'm hearing this disconnect is the bridge. So there's going to be several groups of you. So there's some of you that had a life here where you had to work in hidden quarters, yes. See what you don't see. Like you had to work underneath conditions that where you couldn't really tell, or people couldn't know what you did. Yeah, people weren't able to know what type of occupation you had. So it is giving very much like by myself. So maybe that's also a fear in your current day. You can also have a fear of being alone because you did live lives where you were by yourself. Because I have here the Two of Cups and the Devils, like, and it was obsession. It's giving like Romeo and Juliet too as well. Like I feel like you had a forbidden type of love where you couldn't love. You could have been LGBT. You don't have to be. You could have been some type of love, because that's what I'm hearing. Like, but some type of like, that's not for everybody. That's for somebody. But you could have had a forbidden love, or it could have been like a love, like I said, where the one of you all were more of a hierarchy than the other. Like I just was watching Aladdin, so it's reminding me of like he was a street rat, that's what they called him, and then she was a princess. So like it could have been something like that, forbidden love. Let's pull here for the third eye. Can we have some clarification on this past life for the third eye? Okay, I'll just take this. So we got here the Queen of Wands. Let's see if we can get one more. Can we get one more clarified Queen of Wands? This one. This one wants to come out. Let's make it, this one wants to come out. Okay, and then we have the Eight of Pentacles with the Queen of Wands. And the Third Eye, confirmation. So what that's giving me is, so a Queen of Wands is going to be like a mover, like somebody that's going to be very creative, very forward with they're a hard worker. They're going to, but with the Eight of Coins being in reverse, because that's usually a person that's like in their bag, their manifesting bag. They're not sure why the camera keeps cutting off, but they are creating. All right, so they are creating. And like I said, so this is still pulling me to the thought of you being a person that used your mind to work. You used your mind as a job. And it didn't, like some of you are witches, some of you here I see were having this forbidden love, this fear of danger, or this fear of falling in love. I hear falling in love with love one night when the moon was full. That's from Cinderella. So that's a form of forbidden love too as well. It's like y'all have several stories here. Group one is very interesting, but they all kind of like tie together. They all are very much similar. Let me see if I can slide this up even more, or just get this card in view. Okay, yes. So, and then like the eight of coins here, which came out in reverse, is actually hyenas, right? So there could have been, you had to work in secret because what you did made you a lot of money. Yeah, it's like, yeah, whatever you did made you a lot of money. I don't even think that we need to clarify those cards. Those I'm hearing we don't need to clarify. But so there's several of you here. And you all fixed a lot of people's problems. So if you were the spy, you fixed problems with you know, villains, people that were there that weren't feeding the society. So I'm hearing eliminators. So you did that. You fixed the problems. You can't fix the people, so you fix the problems. I'm getting that's one group of you. Then there's this forbidden love group here that abundantly that's fearful of moving towards love. Fearful of moving towards love because of what can happen, like feeling robbed. I'm getting robbed, like maybe you won't see the end, your pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. And that this is an obsessive behavior that's here. A constant fear of like rejection. And it's a limiting belief that you have. And then we have here the mind worker group that's also here, that was like a very sharp, intuitive creator. And that brought them a lot of abundance. But it also made you disconnect from people. Because probably you were very much so in your bag, always working. No time for fun. So maybe you in current life also are very much so having a workaholic ability or energy of being a workaholic around you. Can we have a clarification for the whole group here, Holy Spirit? Yep, look. I cannot make it up. I don't know why I was like having trouble, like feeling like I shouldn't call them witches. They may not like it. And look, I have here the magician. The magician is a master of all of the suits. We have the cups, the swords, the wands, and what am I missing? The cups, the swords. My brain is slipping. So we have the pentacle. How can I forget the pentacles? It's right there. The pentacles. So that's also giving me a vibe that you all, it wasn't about the money. You actually enjoyed. There's a love for what you do. Look at that, 9 of coins. Fulfilled with the... Do y'all see the money? I don't even, if you don't even know what the meaning of the cards are, like, do you not see the money? Like, I feel like you were fulfilled in a past life, but it was very disconnected as well. I feel like there was things that you didn't get to truly live out in this past life that you had, whether it was the love story or the mystery, the magician, the worker here. But like somebody was here, a magician. Maybe there was also a person here that did spells on people. Now that's how I'm getting because this character on The Princess and the Frog, the Shadow Man, he put a spell on the prince. So there could have been somebody here that had a spell put on them. Or they were the caster of the spells. Because now I'm hearing like Ursula, like, so like she had a spell too. You know, this is interesting. It's interesting because like I said, I've never done a reading like this. So the me trying to decipher what your past life was is interesting right now. So it's like Ursula put a spell on the Little Mermaid where she had legs, but it took her voice. Like you see, like I feel like it's like an eye for an eye. Like the Shadow Man had to draw blood before he could change the prince into a frog. Like so I think that's why you worked in secret a lot, because you were a worker. you did magic. Period. Point blank. I'm not even try to sugarcoat it no more. This group is the Harry Potters, the magicians, the wizards. That's this group. Let me see. My camera looks a little foggy. All right, sorry. I had to wipe the camera lens. But yeah, this group is giving magician. Matter of fact, let's get some clarification here. I mean, we don't need clarification, but let's continue on. So Spirit, can you tell us more? Okay, let's see. How did this past life affect us? Then, what type of, yeah, let's ask that. What type of situations did we something went sour? And it's like, look, there's a love here. I'm telling you, like, I feel like there is probably also a feeling of greed behind this person. You could have had a lot of addiction to money. Like money is giving money hungry. Regeneration we have here. Number 46. And let's put one more about this group one's past life. Then, and the effects. I feel like your greed, your whatever vice you had could have made you lose a soulmate. And I think potentially you are here to yes, confirm. This group here is a group of workaholics. You all are very much so working in your bag, going for your coins, that you kind of close out love. So it's kind of hard to connect because this came out in reverse. This soulmate card, it's kind of hard to connect because you could also not be available. And that's what the unknown, the secret is hitting. But something, and maybe you weren't aware that you were working so much. Can I have some more here? As far as why is the regeneration here? I have community, but it came out in reverse as well. Like I said, I feel like you withdraw so far back that the world card is there in reverse as well. Like, I feel like you became closed off. Look, and then I have between two worlds. Look, isn't that the Little Mermaid song? Part of your world. Yeah. You were between, you enjoyed your work so much because there's a love here for work that you shut out love. And I got higher power. You are a very, 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 very powerful person. We're gonna pull. It's giving like also, like I said, Harry Potter, sorcerer, this group here, but you were a workaholic. I feel like you didn't get an opportunity to have true love. Can I have here some past life energy for group one? Let's pull. What is their overall energy of their past life? Okay, I got a card, two cards that flew over here to the side. Let's see. That is interesting, group one. Wow, look, and I got baby here, and I have nun or monk, right? So like I said, or maybe, okay, you were closed off. You didn't get to experience the baby, the family, the love, because you were a worker. Like I said, somebody that worked, and you worked a job where you couldn't have all of the luxuries. And I feel like you are here now, currently, today, here to experience what you didn't get to experience, which is family. So you could be a person also that is desiring a baby, desiring family, desiring that type of connection, that kind of love that you didn't experience, community. This is what your desire is. So you could be a very personable person. Group number one, you could be like I said, a leader, and you have that leadership ability, but in this current day, you are in a mindset of wanting to have it. I'm hearing have it all. Like you can have the family and the work life and have that balanced. I have also here orphan at the bottom of the deck. So then that's also another group that you were orphan and didn't have the opportunity to have a family. Can I have a couple more here because there's a couple people here. So past life energy for group number one. All right, they're not gonna give me any more. They're saying that that's accurate. What's that? Wow. Persecution, inquisition. Can y'all see that? I think some of you all were probably killed. Like you didn't die of natural causes. I think, look, and then here goes finances. I think you could have been taken out as well because of what you did, how much you made, and that's, woo, this is deep, group number one. So this is really deep. So I feel like in this current day, you are here to experience love and truly being able to experience the free will to explore. With the Fool card, the Fool is not afraid of trying new things. Crunk was not afraid to try new things. So you're a person that's probably more adventurous, and you are to live that and to delve into your adventure, because the adventure is where your happy lies, especially for this group. All right, group number one, that is your reading. I have fun doing it. Please make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. I will see y'all in the next reading. Peace, and you know the truth. Stay true to yourself. I will see y'all next reading. Peace. That's very interesting, group number one. I actually felt inclined to come back. My child actually woke up, and so I had to settle him down. But it's interesting. I feel like there's a huge desire in this group to have a family. But I was feeling led to pull some cards for you, just some inspiration, you know, some messages here as far as like the message that you received and what you should learn from it. So let's pull some fallback cards here for group number one. 3. All right, we'll take 3. So first we have here is believe. It says believe in yourself, believe in your dreams. What you believe is what you create. You can do anything. Then we have here, make an adjustment. Pay attention to how you start and end your days. Create a healthy routine that inspires and balances you. Oh, we actually have 4. Cool. So then we have here, enjoy the process. Celebrate every small step forward you are doing. An amazing job. The journey is a gift. So if you have had trouble or are in the process of trying to conceive or things like that, or trying to build a family, understand that you are enjoying the process and that it will happen for you. Continue to believe and make the needed adjustments that you need so that you can have this full-fledged family life that you desire. It says maybe it's just a story. Look at that. Maybe it's just a story you're telling yourself. Notice what you say to yourself and others. You have the power to change your story. So like I was saying, if you desire or have not seen these happen, or have not seen this love happen, or haven't been able to have kids, understand that you may be just telling yourself this story, and that you can have this love, this family, the desire, this whole thing, all your desires, your dreams, that because you are the one that came up with it. Any dream that you have, just understand that it can be yours because it already is yours. All right, group number one, now we can end. Peace. I will see y'all next time. Hey, group number 2, welcome to your reading. You made it, you found it here, I'm proud. All right, so y'all read the title. We're about to get into some past life energy and see how that past life is affecting you currently. But before we get started, make sure you go ahead and follow me on social media. It's going to be linked down here at the bottom, and make sure you also subscribe to the channel. Yes, join the family. Welcome. All right, so without further ado, let's get started. So you picked the peacock feather, which is very interesting, right? Initially or originally, what I'm getting from the peacock feather is, I'm getting Oshun energy. And if you're not familiar with Oshun, the deity, she actually was turned into a peacock in her story. So it's giving me the vibe of you are a very beautiful, or if you're a man, you're a very handsome, very attractive person. It could have had a lot to do with how you died, is what I'm getting. So I really feel like there was a lot of you speaking. There was a lot of conversation that you probably, what you said out of your mouth may have not been liked, but what I'm getting is a strong, like you had a strong opinion, whoever you were, with this blue ring right here, but it's actually kind of purple. It looks blue to you, but to me it looks purple. So then it's also giving me crown chakra. So you could also been a very spiritual person as well. But more than anything, I feel like you are a very beautiful person, and that beauty had something to do with how you are. So maybe you could also deal with a confidence issue currently, because again, like, what we're here is to see why our past life, what past life has something to do with our current life at this time. And it, because of the beauty, like if you know the story of Oshun, I don't want to make this whole reading about Oshun, but I'm really feeling inclined to say this because she actually was so beautiful, you know, that she kind of like was a little stubborn in a sense, and so she ends up flying. I'm giving you like the Spark Notes version. So she ends up flying up to the sun, and when she gets to the sun, she's burned. And so she first she was turned into a peacock, and then she flies up to the sun and is burnt, and her beauty is stripped in a sense. So we'll put your peacock feather over here because it's so cute. I didn't keep group number one's thing on the screen, but I think I will now. So group number two, there's your energy right there. So let's see what's going on here as far as your past life. Can we know about group number one's past life that is affecting their current life? And three. So you actually picked the Hoodoo Oracle, which is very interesting. So you could have had a lot to do. When I first was looking for the piece that I wanted to put for group number two, I actually have this ring right here. I actually kept it. It's like this African mask, right? And so I feel like there could be a connection to you and Africa. There could be, like I said, Oshun is definitely an African deity. So you could have had some African connections. I'm also hearing Egypt, Cairo. I heard specifically. That's the city in Egypt. So you could have had a lot of African descent, or are of African descent currently. Let's see here. You don't have to be, so if you're not, you don't have to click off. It's just, there's a bunch of people here, so there's a lot of messages. But can we know about the past life, Spirit? The past life. All right. We'll take the clump. Oh, well, before we pull that, I'm actually curious. So we saw your tarot cards. I'm not gonna remove them. I'm actually gonna slide them up here. But I was pulling a different set of cards for everyone first. So let's put those cards up here for you all. And we'll start with the intimacy deck. So we're just gonna get like a little bit of information about who you were as a person. Who was group number two as a person in this past life? Who were they as a person? Can I have like two more? I'll take 5. There we go. All right, let's see group number 2. So we have butterfly. I'm gonna show you each card individually after I set them out. So then we have here truth seeker. Yeah, for sure, for sure. We have control here. We have marathon. And we have ask. So already I feel like somebody in this group is a twin flame. I just feel I felt very inclined to say that. So somebody here is a twin flame, and this could be some type of love here, but that's not for everybody. What traits I get here are initially from you in this past life. You are very much inquisitive person. So this is a person that's going to do a lot of studying. You could have been a student. You could have also been a philosopher, but this is somebody that's going to go above and beyond to find out the truth of things. And maybe that's not. Yeah, you're very much so a knowledge seeking person, but you're also knowledgeable. I feel like this also could have helped people transform. So maybe you also could have written something, I'm here like written or done something that is notable that helped people in the long run. But I do feel like there was also a part of you that had the ability to be so, what I'm getting is like, I'm hearing like, okay, Spirit is reminding me of, I took this class in college, evolution. And we were talking about how, you know, people evolved from monkeys and birds, you know, evolved and they turned into bigger things, you know, things like that. Like we were talking about evolution. And a lot of people had a lot of problems with the content in the class because because of their religious beliefs and what they believed, and they didn't believe that evolution happened. And I feel like with you were like on the opposite spectrum. I feel like you were so believing in like the sciences and the truth seeking that like maybe you are kind of blocked or to seeing spiritual things, to seeing like transformative things. And so what I have here, so I meant to show you all. So we have butterfly. It says dark night of the soul, ego, death, destruction, transformation, rebirth, freedom, ascension. Okay, then we have here, we have truth seeker, number 28. It says questioning everything, feel the answer, spiritual quest, soul searching, nothing is set in stone, a light in the darkness, wisdom, knowledge, experience, going within. Why? Then we have control here, number 35, holding on too tight, pulling, push, pull, no breathing room, delays, blocking yourself out, slow down, impatience, it can't come unless you let it. Then we have marathon here, intimacy, keeping people at arm's length, emotionally unavailable, protection, self-sabotage, pushing love away at all costs. What are you running from? And then we have here ask. Then we have here ask for a sign, divine guidance, blessing in disguise, support, the answers you need are coming, make a wish. So like I said, overall, I feel like you are a very seeking person. Ask, like you're always gonna ask questions, right? But I feel like I said, I feel like that made you a little closed off to other opinions. My battery is dying. I'm so sorry, guys. 1 second. All right, sorry, group number 2. The camera died, but we are back and in action. So like I was saying, I feel like you are a knowledgeable person, but I feel like you kind of use that to your advantage, like, and not in a positive way. I'm getting like more like I know everything type of energy. I don't know, like so I feel like you do have like a space in you where like you love to learn, but I think in this past life you had an energy that learned but was not very open to all the ideas, which is why I got that message of my evolution class, because a lot of people were not really open to different ideas and different ways of thinking about things. So then we have your tarot cards here that are supposed to confirm. So let's lay them out so we could get some more clarity on you overall. But but before I go on with this marathon here and this this runner energy, I think because of what you knew, actually not, see, that was the, see, thank you for pointing that out. I don't know if y'all ever notice when I do my readings, I always say I feel, because I'm a firm believer in what I feel. The feeling is, yes, whoever understands. It's the feeling. So when I just sat there and said I think, it's, you are thinking like too much. It's giving overthinker energy, like, oh, but this doesn't make sense. What about this? What about this? What about this? What about this? And like trying to continue to have answers, but not really understanding. So then I have here Big Mama, which is the sun. In this deck, then we have Pa, which is the moon. And they literally came out side by side, the sun and the moon. How interesting. Then we have here, look, also the grandchildren, which is the star in this deck. Then we have the 3 of coins. Let me slide this. I looked over to the left. All right. Haven't sang today, y'all. It's a non-singing day. We're real serious today. We got the 3 of coins. And then the daughter of knives. Let's see. Can I slide you just a little bit more and keep you on the screen? Okay, but my peacock is sliding out. Let's put the peacock up there. All right, y'all, look. We figured it out. We figured it out, group 2. We're going to get all your cards on the screen, okay? So yes, what I'm getting from this moon and the sun being here, especially on top of being on top of the butterfly and the truth seeker, is like, I feel like I said, it's giving like know-it-all energy. Like I knew everything. I knew everything, and who's going to tell me different? And it's like, maybe there were things that you didn't have a true concept of or understand. Now the star card here being here is very interesting, because that's like a person that's like had clarity. Usually when the star is there, it's usually that's the card that comes after a tower. So something significant happened, like a traumatic event, some type of traumatic event happened, and maybe, no, that it's not even a maybe, some traumatic event happened. And in that traumatic event, your past life, you learn to look at things differently. I have the 3 of coins here, which is like teamwork, working together. And I feel like maybe you are also a person that like was doing everything yourself. Like doing everything yourself and not trying to receive help. Yeah, this person that you were in a past life was very direct, philosophical, like I said, seeking, knowledge seeking, quick-witted. You were very like action-oriented and making things happen, doing things. But there was a negative side to this person, which was, like I said, very insensitive, rude, impatient, not understanding, maybe had a little sarcasm in their delivery. And this person that you were in this past life is here to teach you a lesson, I hear, of being more open, being open to new things, to new ideas, and to not be afraid of them. You could be a person that is very stuck in their ways. And likes things the way that they like them, and that's fine. You have your own preferences, but are your preferences now stalling you, like stopping you from going forward and actually truly having more. See, the star being here and the person holding like this flower in their hand, right? This flower is blooming. And what I'm getting from this blooming flower is like new ideas, restoration, starting over and being brand new. The seed that you plant and now it's growing and actually being able to enjoy and bask in what you know. See, I feel like knowing was a burden for you. It's giving me like 10 of swords, like 10 of swords energy. When I saw mother baskets at the bottom, which is like emotions and mastering that. Can we have clarity here, Spirit? Let's get some more clarity as far as like you as a person. But I'm feeling like there's a very strong, like, and this is not to like say you were a bad person in a past life, but these are traits that we're pointing out that you possibly could be reflecting now in your current day that could be affecting you overall. So with this energy of like being insensitive or not really truthfully caring, that this person kind of shut people out, 3 of coins, and maybe wasn't very open to working with others. So you're here to learn a lesson of being comfortable with working with others, also asking for help is what I'm hearing. It's okay to ask for help. It's okay to not know everything. You don't have to know everything. And there should be a beauty in that. And I feel like you're here to master that. Your person started to learn it. They didn't finish. They didn't finish it. And look here. I got the Magician. Y'all might want to check out group number 1. I always have like readings that are kind of linked. But group number 1 also had a Magician pop up in their deck. So it makes me feel like you were almost like mastering your crafts. Like you used your knowledge to help. Now, were you open to more ideas? Probably not. And the questioning really didn't allow you to fully live. Look, Mother of Coins here. So let's see. Let's get some more information here on you as this person in this past life. I'm feeling inclined to pick up some starseed cards. So let's see. Can we know, Spirit, why? What's the Daughter of Knives energy here? What's this Daughter of Knives energy here? Let's take that one. We have here, it says portal. Doors are opening. You decide rewards. Wild card. Yeah, exactly. I feel like you in this current energy, in this life, in this matrix that you're living currently, you're here to understand that the world is your oyster. There's a plethora of things that you can explore, do, and you don't have to feel closed into till this is the only one way of living. Like, it's given like one way of living. Very much, oh, I have to do this. You could have had parents that told you you have to be in a certain career, certain type of life, or live a certain way, or dress a certain way, or we don't do this type of family. And understanding that your options are open to live however you choose. So then we got 2 cards here that are stuck together. Look, 2 cards, and this one says double vision. They were definitely stuck together. So double vision, it says light worker, star seeds serve the world by being you. And then it says activated earth. It says power places, ley lines, trust where you are led, where you're led. And you are a person that you're probably very intuitive. You go off of strong intuitive vibes and nudges on where you should go next, what should be your next move. That's you. You also are a light worker. Like I said, you have here a star seed, so you're definitely a spiritual being, and you're able to see. I think you're probably more spiritual. This is what I'm getting. You're probably more spiritual now than you were then, and that is a conduit of this that sparked that. Because of who you were then, that was so philosophical, and this is the way things are. I feel like now you are in more of a curious George energy, and you're exploring what there is to offer elsewhere, other places, not just in one type of field, one type of job. So you could also like to do a lot of things. You probably have a lot of talents. You probably have a lot of interest that you have not really explored. So this is a message here for you. If you feel like you want to try something, you should try it. It says serve the world by being you. You can't hide who you are, because inevitably that's going to show, or you're going to be stressed. It's like backed up. It's giving me like, I'm seeing like bowels. I know that's crazy. Like constipation. Like constipation is not great. It's not, you don't want to be backed up. You want that flowing. So it's, you don't want to be spiritually constipated, where you feel like you didn't live your life because you were so, well, this is how the world is supposed to be. Look, and if that doesn't confirm, I was shuffling and this flips over. It says you are not for everyone. Embrace your weirdness. Face your true north node. So you could also might want to, you might want to check out your north node placements to see what that has to say about you as well, because it also could have something confirming being free from bounds and being free from feeling like you're trapped and there's no other options, there's no other gates, and there's no other ways. You're definitely a star seed, some type of person. If you resonate with being a star seed, this reading is 100% for you, because I've seen 3 cards. Matter of fact, I just flipped them back over. These cards, I'll flip them. They were here. I just flipped them over. They were flipped over and I put them back, but now I'm feeling inclined to show you. So we have here Star Family. You are part of a team of souls. Call in support. Again, like I said, being open to asking for help. It's not just on you. You have spirit, guys. You have team. You have ancestors that are willing to help you. They want to help you. It's a team effort. Understand that you may not know everything, and that is okay. There's beauty in not knowing everything. And then the next one that was here, after that, I'll flip. See, we have golden children, inner child, tenderness, innocence, rare gift. You have a gift. Group number 2. There is a powerful gift here. Honey. There's a deep gift here, a powerful gift that you have in knowledge, in the way that you, and I'm hearing in the way you absorb information, the way you absorb it, and the way you convey it as well. You could also be a teacher. I'm hearing for like philosopher, teacher, taxidermy. That's interesting. What is that? Like bodies? What? That's crazy. Yes, and I'm hearing the word will. Everything is at the end. Maybe that's your name, but I'm hearing will, like everything is at your will, like your beck and call. You can have whatever you desire. You can walk through this portal. The portals, the doors, they're open. I'm hearing your spirit team say, go ahead and explore, explore, explore. So let's pull some cards here. Okay, we're gonna pull some cards here about you and your past life. Let's look at the past life energy. So I want to see, let's specifically look at like who you were and in this past life. Oh, and what were you learning? But there we are. Look. So we have here karmic relationships, and the battery is dying again. Oh my goodness, 1 second, y'all. Okay, we're back. So we have karmic relationships. We have, again, y'all need to check out group number 1, because I said that, like, connection, like there, it says writer, scribe. So I had a message about them being writers and scribes in that group as well. But this karmic relationships, writer, we also got here biblical. So it still reminded me of like that Pharaoh, Egypt, Cairo type of vibe. You were probably a very philosophical person. You could have also been like working with royalty, kings, like a real like strong scribe. Some of you also were possibly farmers. Let's pull some more cards here. Let's see what the rest of you guys' energy is holding. Let's see. Group number 2 on their past energy. Ooh, too many. Group number 2. It's a couple of y'all here, like I said. Oh, there, that one wants to come out. And we have here wisdom. See, like I said, you were very, 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 very highly intelligent. I do feel like karmic relationships, with that being here, that could also be not just like a romantic relationship. You got, but no, they're saying yes, yes, yes. And they're telling me to pull this out. Okay, so look, we have marathon here. We have runner. We have the runner. Like I said, some of you are twin flames. So you could have also had a situation like a very traumatic relationship that made you also be more aware of love. Like there's definitely check out group number 1. But you could have also had like some type of connection where you were more so thinking like in the twin flame like journey group, a collective of people. There's a lot of wanting to know when my twin flame is coming, or like a lot of questioning like behind that, like, or you could have been like possibly just recently found out what that is, or what it is to be a starseed, or what it is to be I hear golden child, but like, yeah, like the car, like a golden child, or you could have recently found out that, and you had a lot of questions about it and how that could tie to relationships and how you deal with people. It doesn't have to just be, like I said, romantic. It could be with family, it could be friends, but having that tied to knowing what's best, but not always knowing what's best. And it's also giving a vibe of being open to other opinions. Check out group number 1. I'm 100% like 100%. If you felt inclined to watch it, 100%. Baby came out for them too, and that was at the bottom. Baby with finances. You could block what you desire by thinking too much. It's like an overthinker vibe. You could pray for something, desire it, and then you could overthink it. Like you ever heard of those people that they say they ruin something before it can manifest into something great? Like you don't want to be that by overthinking or being too like in the brain, too logical and not free flowing. But you are a highly spiritual person, and you message I'm getting is to I'm not gonna say start following intuition, but trust it. Trust your intuition, and trust that if it doesn't make sense, that doesn't make it wrong. You may need some more questioning, some more clarity, but just because initially it comes off as foreign, that doesn't make it wrong. Doesn't make it wrong. Can we have some energy, some more advice here for group number 2? Group number 2. Advice. Yep. The yin. So yin energy is, again, when we talk about that phrase is actually used, and there's a 2 there. So that phrase is actually used a lot in the twin flame world, yin and yang, right? But that's like the opposite. So you're going to have like the yang energy, which is more like the divine masculine energy, which is more like the doer, the action, the emperor energy. That person is going to be a leader, things like that. But the yin energy is the feminine energy, divine feminine. So you could be a divine feminine, you don't have to be, or the feminine energy in relationships, but that's going to be more of the nurturer, the caregiver. That's also the person that's going to be more free flowing, which is what we were talking about as far as like having your manifestations work for you. You know what I'm saying? Like you're not when I look at it, it's like the masculine is doing the work, the feminine is having the work be done. Not like in a put my feet up, primpy, oh, I'm not doing anything kind of vibe, but it's more like speaking things into existence and watching them happen for you. And that's hard to believe for people, especially like, so that's why you have here ego death, because like your ego does not like that. Your ego doesn't want to hear, oh, just watch it happen, because your ego's gonna be like, why, when, where, who, what, where, when, and why. Like you on that. and there's this funny like meme I seen on Instagram, or it wasn't a meme, it was like a TikTok or something, and the guy, they were talking about, you know, they were calling like the angels as if it was like a mail-in service, and they're like, where's my manifestation? Is it on back order? Like that. I feel like that's the energy you're giving. Like, is my manifestation on back order? Like, yeah. And then look, chop wood. So you're not really paying attention to what you already currently have and what you already have done. Look, 40, I have 42 and 2. Again, it's that 2 energy, balancing, balance. And things can happen for you that you don't believe. Believe the unbelievable. One more card here. Or 2. Look, we have Goddess. I can't make this up, y'all. We have Goddess. Celebrate yourself. Embrace truth. Your body and energy. Your body and energy are sacred. Honor the real you. You are beautiful. Flaunt it. Like I told you, you're probably a very beautiful person. But you don't let the beauty just be the main thing. You know, you let your beauty work for you, but you are very smart, very intuitive. And then here, look, we have Source. Source, it says conscious breathing. Energy, don't lie. Silence the mind. Pay attention. What do you feel and where? Remember I was telling y'all like about the word think? Like stop thinking. Stop thinking. Like what do you feel? Is it fear or intuition? Like, are you really afraid of what you desire, or do you intuitively feel like you should not move towards the things you desire? Because you do desire it, and if you want those things, you don't have to believe that it's not like I feel like in this group you have like a lack of belief. Like there's like oh well, that doesn't, oh, like the anomaly effect, like, oh, that's 1 in 1,000,000, like, oh, like a lottery type of situation. Like you kind of look at life like that, like, oh, that person was lucky, rather than like understanding, like, you may not understand how manifestation, all those things work, but it's time for you to understand that energy don't lie, and you can attract to you whatever you desire. Be the goddess or god that you are and elevate. Okay, honey. Let's pull these last cards for you. So this is the fallback deck. Oh, it's already ready. Look. I am abundant. I attract everything I need. I mean, hello. They be on it. Can I have 2 more here for group 2? Advice. Any advice? Ooh. Y'all, I didn't put the fire. I put the fire out. Oh gosh. Okay, y'all. Let me see what the message is, because the fire done went out. It says, appreciate all you have. Let go of how you think. Okay? Your life should be, and celebrate all that is. Okay? Needing nothing attracts everything. Needing nothing attracts everything. You are not in a lack mind state, right? You can have whatever you want. And it's time for you to believe that. Look. At the bottom of the deck, lead by example. We have here, don't react to how others have treated you. Choose who you want to be, and your world will transform. You can decide. You can make the choice, you intuitive, smart being you. You can have that. I'm gonna pull one more. Look. And there's like a little fun energy from the ancestors. It says, dance, sing, play. The universe works fast when you are having fun. So don't forget to have fun in doing it. Like I said, all work and no fun is sadness. Enjoy your life. Inquisitive being. You're very inquisitive, but also remember to enjoy your life. And you can have anything that you desire. Group number 2. So that's your reading. Put the fire out, okay? Turn up on them. I appreciate you, group 2. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and share this. I will see you next video. Peace. Bye. Group number 3. Hey, welcome to your reading. I am excited. This is my first time doing this type of reading, so this energy is very interesting to read. Having so much fun doing it. But before we get started, make sure you guys go check out my Instagram, which is down here, and make sure you check out so you can get all the type of information that you need. We have updates, things like that, all of that information. So if you're interested in following the Instagram channel so that you can know what I'm updating, I also do daily card readings on there, so you will have that as well. Make sure you check that out, and subscribe if you are not a subscriber already down below. Okay, but we're gonna get started with your reading, group 3. So you picked the rope. Now I'm gonna tell you, group 3, before I started, when I was looking for the item to pick for your topper, your picker, your chooser, whatever you want to call it, I kept hearing like war, like warrior, like, so then that's why I was like, well, what's gonna embody like warrior rope, right? But before we started, I kept hearing that song by Sade, I'm a soldier of love. Yeah, every day of my life. So y'all the only group that got some singing, so don't make everybody else jealous in the comments, okay? But y'all got some singing today. I didn't sing for everybody else today, just y'all. So this makes me feel like obviously you were some type of soldier knight. I meant to put my candlelight back out. Group number 2 had my candlelight go out, you know what I'm saying? So I was supposed to light it back up, and I hadn't. So let me find my lighter so we can get some new candlelights going in here. Yeah, right at the end, just whoosh, knock that thing out. All right, okay, y'all, so we have some candlelight going. So I feel like if you were some type of soldier, warrior, but it's giving like in a soldier of love, like maybe you had to fight to be with people, like, or you love to fight for your country. But the rope is giving me like bondage, so it's making me feel like there was some trappedness, some stuckness, feeling trapped. That's what I'm getting. Do you feel trapped, group number 3, in your life? I'm not sure, but we're gonna go ahead and get started. So what I've been doing is I've been picking an oracle just to see what are some like personality traits and things like that you've had in this past life, and then we'll clarify with some oracle cards. I mean, with some oracle cards, with some tarot. All right, so let's go ahead and group number 3, what was their past life energy? Show me their past life energy. I'll take one more. All right, this one. And that's funny, that traveling card that was actually sticking out, I saw that card while I was shuffling. I kept splitting the deck on that. So I got here, separation, okay? I got, yeah, exactly. It's definitely a love reading. Love reading. So we have, you can't fix people. I feel like you are a lover, not a fighter. So it's interesting. I feel like you had to fight. Like it's like a thing. Look, so then it's like here, royalty. It says take care of yourself. Out on a date. Oh, I didn't even read them all yet. Getting ahead of myself, but maybe that's what's leading. That's the most important. It's in the center. Self-love. We have here traveling. And then we have here fireworks. Okay, so maybe I should have read them all. Okay, so we have here separation. It says exes, broken, heartbroken, filing for a divorce, breaking up with current partner, temporary or permanent, distance, healing, silence, where do we stand? And then we have here tools. It says resolve a conflict, find a solution, use the proper tools. You can't fix people. Okay, and like we were talking about this before, royalty. Let's see, royalty. It says take yourself on a date, all dolled up, bubble bath, favorite movie, book / album, skincare routine, massage, wine, and chocolate. And we have here the travel card, which says plan a vacation, road trip, long distance, relationship, explore, relocate, limitless, move out, in spiritual journey. And then we have here number 84, fireworks. It says happy, enthusiastic, optimistic, excited, glowing, butterflies, vibrant, magnetic, cheerful, high vibrational, a spark of inspiration. So what does this tell me about group number 3 in the past, in a past life? I feel like in a past life, you had a love like no other, okay? And what I'm getting is the love was so transcending that you would be open to have another. Maybe you had a long distance relationship. But when I was shuffling, I kept seeing unrequited love, like forbidden love. Wow, that's crazy. Group number 1 had like a message like that too. It was like forbidden love, but it wasn't the whole message. It's just like a piece of it. But there's a message here about love and how it can break your heart. Here, don't go breaking my heart. Break. That's why like that soldier of love came out. I feel like you're a very caring, loving person. There may have been a neglect on yourself though. I feel like you gave out so much love that you felt bound, like trapped. Like you gave out so much love, you didn't really give any to yourself. That you were willing to travel, go, like you were like resilient when it came to going towards people. Like it made you happy. Like I feel like you're a person that likes to be in relationships. You could be that type of person, a person that not saying anything bad, but like you could be a person that like goes from relationship to relationship. You don't really have like a lot of gaps in between because you enjoy being in love. And I feel like there was, you in a past life, you had some type of breakup with somebody, or you really went above and beyond trying to fix somebody, trying to, like, that you lost. I keep seeing, like, I don't know why I keep seeing her. I keep seeing Tina Turner. I keep seeing that scene, like, where she's, like, running across the street after she got beat up or whatever. Like, I feel like it's, like, almost like being blind to somebody's character traits and really, like, not thinking about self. Because I just want to be happy. I just rather be happy. And happiness for you is, like, not being alone. So it's kind of giving me like a fear of abandonment. I feel like this past life person that you had is very much a lover. Yeah, like I keep hearing love. There was some type of love that was like no other for you. And maybe you feel like that in this current life. You've had loves, but they don't seem to like they seem like the best love ever. Like I'm hearing like Cinderella, like that love song. How's this? Are you something because you're wonderful? Oh, do I love you because you're wonderful? Or are you wonderful because I love you? Like, it's on that, like, am I a sweet invention of a lover's dream? Okay, y'all, with the deep love. But I feel like this love, like you went bounds above and beyond. You probably also moved for it. You could be a person like that too now. That's very much so like ready to uproot your life for people. And this in this past life, yeah. I keep hearing forgive it, forgive. Like I feel like you forgive people very easily. Like maybe like people, and I'm not saying you shouldn't forgive people because that's not a positive trait, but like I feel like there's like you really are very forgiving, but you forget. Like, you know, they say you forgive but don't forget. Like you forgive and forget, and then like are kind of surprised when people show you who they are again. Can I have more? I feel like pulling more for you all. Yep. Look here. I got obsession, stalking, fixated, compulsive, can't think of anything else, looking for fault, escapism, rejecting yourself, slash them? Are your actions supported by love? Like, I feel like you could also been like a person that just wants to be in love. It doesn't really matter who. Like, and so that made your choice or selection of people very toxic, I want to say. Like, you had like a way, and I don't really like to use that phrase because I mean, we learn from everything that we do. So I feel like there is a part of you that is, you are in love with love. I fell in love one night when the moon was full. Able to see. You picked the TV deck. So that makes me feel like you're also like a hopeless romantic. So when I think about TV, I think about like how there's like there's the one person, and I'm not like trying to put any gender roles on it, but there's like the one of the participants like in the movie. They're like so infatuated by this person. They like do all these crazy type of things to like show they love people. I mean, and like crazy is relative, but like out of the box type of gestures just to have like love. Let's get some clarification. What is this obsession? What is this obsession for group number 3, Holy Spirit? So we have here the King of Cups. Yup. Emotions taking me over. We got the King of Cups here. Look, we got the King of Swords. The King of Swords. And then we have, man, communication. I feel like you don't communicate. Or have this past person of yours, this past life you had, there was a strong connection around expressing one's emotions, but expressing it like true, like staying true to your, I hear that song by Mulan, stay true to your heart, like I feel like this kind of gives the energy a little bit of like people pleaser. So I don't know, I heard housewife, so like you could have been like a housewife, like a separate housewife, like one of those women that just kind of like did for their partner and not really said much, no opinion, like didn't really give your opinion, because there's a message here about emotions and speaking the truth. Sorry, I need some water. Yeah, can I clarify, why is the Ace of Swords here? Why is the Ace of Swords here? And then there goes all the reverse cards. I was like, none of this is reverse, but why are y'all having me talk about it like that? But yeah, so then I have here, look, the King of Pentacles in reverse. I have the 5 of Swords in reverse. And I have the 5 of Pentacles. I have the 5 of Wands and the 5 of Pentacles. So I feel like there could also be like a fear of like speaking up for oneself. Like I feel like if you speak up for yourself, you could possibly lose your tangible, like I said, like, so you could be a person that could have like a little bit of codependency when it comes to like people, or relying on other people for help for things like that. And you feel like if you were to like really truthfully cause like conflict within conversations, things like that, that could cause you to break up. So that makes you a little bit more complacent when it comes to, oh, I'm just happy, I'm happy, even though it may not be like truly the camera keeps cutting off, I'm sorry. That may not truly be like your feeling. as far as this is concerned, like as far as like love is concerned, you may very much so be guarded. This giving me Queen of Swords energy. Yeah, and then look, I have the Eight of Cups in reverse. Like, I don't think you walk away. You could be a person, yeah, within the Emperor. Is that the, no, that's the Hierophant. And in reverse. Yeah, and you could neglect hearing messages. Like, it's giving like a avoider of like red flags. And avoiding red flags, avoiding things like that, because there's a fear of being left by speaking one's mind. Can I have more here for group number 3? All right, we'll take it. Yeah, look, the Lovers. If I'm lying, I'm flying. And last time I checked, I'm grounded. Look, there's the Lovers. And there's an egg here. So there could be like also a desire to have a family, a baby, to produce those type of things. And so you feel like maybe you're running out of time. So the fear is like, oh, I'll just settle for this one because I'm running. I keep hearing like, I don't have enough time, not enough time. And it's like an obsession of like, oh, I'm running out of time. I'm running out of time. Time. Can we have some clarification here for group number 3 on this past life energy? What is this past life energy supposed to be showing group number 3? So we have here, we have no place like home. We have no place like home. Remember how comfortable you feel when you're able to be you. Not what other people want you to be, but to be you. And not feel like you have to fold and bend. Yeah, it's a brand new you. Regeneration. Not feel like you have to bend and fold to others' constraint because you're just wanting something, one type of thing so bad. You want marriage, so then it's like, I want marriage. Look, orphaned. And it's upside down. Like, see, exactly, you do not want this. You do not want to feel like little orphan Annie out there. It's a hard knock life. You don't want a hard life. So that makes you a little bit complacent, this past life energy. And your past life is probably trying to reflect in your current situation that you don't have to settle. You don't have to settle for things you don't desire. You can speak up. You can say what you desire. You can voice your opinion without fear of being abandoned, right? Your voice matters here. Can I have some more here for group number 3? Yep. It says imagine and mending. I have imagine and mending. So if there's a relationship that you have where you feel like there was a lack of like communication or a lack of like sharing, and you truly want to bring that into your relationship, this message that you're getting now is the time to start mending those ties, the ones that make you feel like you're at home, not the ones that are like negative, not the ones that aren't serving you, that make you feel orphan, left out without even having to do much. You don't want to hold on to that. You want to mend how you feel about you and go back to home. Picture the person you want to be and become it. Let's look at this past life energy. I shuffled all these off the camera. So can we know about group number 3's past life energy? Past life energy for group number 3. Yes, I knew it was going to come out. Yes, I knew it was going to come out. Okay, so we have biblical here. We have imprison or slavery. Yeah. It's still, yeah. I feel like this slavery is there because it's like I said, that complacency, like feeling like stuck, trapped. I told you, trapped. This person is trapped. You feel trapped in life, and it's understand that you have legs, you can walk, you can be free. You have the key, right? You have the key to mend, to fix, to go back to home. Home is calling you. When I was shuffling, this kept falling out. So here's Atlantis. So you could have been in Atlantis. And then I also have here Asia. So there's Asian energy. If you resonate with that, you may like Chinese food. You could like Chinese food. You could like also to learn about Asian history and things like that. There's a lot of energies. Like I said, a lot of you all here. So I'm going to keep shuffling to see what else comes out. Okay. So we also have here High Priestess. So you're a very intelligent, very intuitive person. And you intuitively know that you do have this energy. That's what I'm hearing. You intuitively know that you don't speak up. It's not that you're not aware of it. I feel like you're 100% aware of the position that you put yourself in, but it makes you feel uncomfortable to do that. It's an uncomfort. It's not a not want, it's an uncomfort. Anything else for group 3 in their past life? Yep. Look, we got vows here. So like I said, somebody's married or was a wife or and that didn't speak up at all. They didn't say anything. They were very much so letting whoever was in charge be the leader. And then, yep, karmic relationships. Yeah. This is to teach you to not be in those type of relationships. You deserve better. That's what I keep hearing. You deserve better, and you can have better if that's what you desire. You have to desire it though. You can no longer sit and keep your mouth like tied. Like I'm seeing like the 2 of swords, like not speaking up, not making a decision, not doing anything. Really, it's just like not doing anything. It's just, oh, okay, well, whatever, sure. And you don't want to whatever sure your life, because it's your life, right? Can I have more here? Just to close, advice. Wow, there's the 2 right there. Look at that. That is so beautiful. We got the 2 of baskets with the 10 of coins. So in this deck, this is the 2 of cups and the 10 of pentacles. So those that watch tarot, y'all know about this. This right here is beautiful. To have somebody that is on the same level as you, thinks the same way, is going to operate the same way, to have that family life with, to be connected and actually to be equal partners. I feel like there's a want to be equal here, not just the backup. Like, oh, you're the backup singer. Like, you want to be a main character too in this story. And that is possible for you. You have to stand up for yourself though. Group number 3. You can no longer let people walk over you, and be quiet when there's a space to speak. Now, that doesn't mean go and be shouting at everybody and be angry and like, hear my opinion, listen to me speak. But it's being able to operate in a space where you can speak up for yourself in what you desire, what you need. See, that's what I'm saying. What you need, you could okay, you could be whatever, that's not that serious. But the things that you need, you have to speak up on. Let's get some closing cards here for group number 3. All right. So look, we have here allow. Let's get it to focus. I like how it doesn't want to focus. Okay, allow. It says, let it all flow to you. Allow others to lead. Let go of control and expectations. Trust what is yours will always find you. And what I get from that is letting others lead from the respect of, let them like do all the work, essentially, as far as what you don't feel like you have to grab on. And by the others, I'm hearing like ancestors, not people. Like, let your spirit team lead. Let them lead and show you and guide you and intuitively follow your intuition. Because your expectations, oh, I want this type of person this way, that way, that way. Well, there also could be something that you are doing which is not, you know, speaking up, not truly staying true to your heart. When you get into relationships, you could shapeshift. So you could be very like bold and out there, and then when you get in a relationship, you just kind of mold yourself into something different that's not really what you are. Allow the spirit team, allow them to lead, and you flow and continue to grow and continue to understand that whatever you desire will come to you if you are vibrating on the same level as it. That's what I'm getting from the flow. You have to vibrate on the same level of what you desire. So then it has here, celebrate you. It says, take yourself out on a date, treat yourself to a massage, take time to enjoy your own company. And we got that message in the beginning. Like, it's time for you to go home, come home. Yourself is calling. It miss you. They miss you. They is you before everyone else, okay? Let's get one more for group 3. Oh wait, look, it was already there. It was 2, so we got 2 now. It says, look, just for confirmation, it says all is temporary. It's okay to not feel your best. Like the moon, which you had that card, like the moon, we go through phases. Give yourself time to get your groove back. This too will soon pass. So if you feel like you haven't seen your manifestation happen yet, just understand, keep continuing to work on you. That is bringing, you don't have to do anything. So if you're like a person that's like out here on apps scrolling and clicking and waiting for the right person, because that doesn't mean you don't attract people. You could just be not attracting the right person, and that doesn't mean that they're not coming. That doesn't mean that your prayers were not heard. They were heard. But continue to build and grow you and make you whole. That's when you get your manifestation. And the last thing we have here, mirror. As within, so without. Have compassion for yourself and others. Everything is a reflection. When we change, everything changes. See what I'm saying? Once you change yourself, everything will start coming. I promise. So you start working on being true to you and what you desire, and everything you desire is on its way. Group 3, that was a beautiful message. Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. Share this video, share this page with anybody that you feel like is gonna need some enlightenment, some true, honest answers. I'm here for them. Thank you, love you all, and make sure y'all check out the videos section. You can check out more videos. Peace, I will see y'all later.